Hey everybody, and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. We are here in the Christmas giving event. Christmas Wise Gift Delivery, I believe it is called. And we've got our first load of crazy gifts. All lit up because, well, it is 9 p.m. And we've got to take our load to Elko, Walbert. Load of gifts heading off to Walbert. How is everybody doing tonight? And we are in our Pony Express Transport Deke Stone profile. We are driving our Kenworth W900, and for the occasion I've got a custom Christmas paint scheme. You can't see it right now because, well, it's dark. When it turns daylight, we've got a surprise for you with this paint. Hey Mike, what's up? So tomorrow night we'll be doing Truckers MP. We'll be doing a multiplayer convoy run with fellow Pony Express transport drivers, or VTC. What's up, Thor? Just talking about tomorrow night in the VTC multiplayer run. So Deke got called out to deliver some Christmas goods. Made it home for Christmas just to realize that, well, he needed to help spread the cheer. It's going to take us a little bit to get out of town, no doubt. Hey Charles, what's up? Gifts are crazy. About being a magnet for highway robbery. So this year's event is kind of interesting. We have hearts and gifts that are going to be assigned to all of the destinations in American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator. And basically, hearts are cities that you have delivered from, and gifts are cities that you've delivered gifts to. And collectively, I think, as a community of players, World of Trucks is keeping track of deliveries to and from various cities, and as collectively the community delivers 1,000 loads from a city, it gets a heart with a maximum up to 5 hearts. And it keeps track of loads we've delivered to cities, and when we reach 1,000, it will get a gift. And basically, Once again, 5,000. And there's different levels of community rewards that are going to be given based on how well the community delivers loads to and from different cities. As a personal goal, you've got to deliver 15 loads to any city from any city. And the guy who did these paint lines, well, it hit the special sauce a little bit too much the night before. You see, a bit wavy. And if you complete your personal goal, then you'll get a new custom paint scheme from World of Trucks delivered to your Steam profile. I don't quite know what the community... Oh, I think we do know the community rewards. After we deliver this load, I'll try to pull up the World of Trucks posting. I think there are some in-cab decorations. Gift, a coffee cup, and a couple other things. Hey Shane, what's up? Oh yes, that's the new news, right? Pro Mods has released Canada. Now that is a paid mod. Am I correct? I haven't really looked into it. But I know Pro Mods was a paid product for ETS. And I really do like running this game at night. I think the way the town lights up, the way just things light up, really does look nice. There we go. I was like, why are we dragging down so much? See how much this load weighs. We've reached our maximum speed. Because this is a World of Trucks job. Buddy, you need to pull off the road a little bit more. Oh, Pro Mods is free for Canada. Oh my, I might need to look into that. Didn't realize that. Hey David, what's up? Of course, ATS and ETS are PC only, available through Steam, and they just announced fairly recently Wyoming is the next state. Well, I remembered this time. It wasn't just like, it's a W state. But Wyoming is the next state coming sometime in 2021. Hey, Ravenhawk. I believe we didn't get our first state in 2020 until close to summer, am I right? June? We'll have to see how long it's going to take for us to get Wyoming. Already seen some work in progress pictures, screenshots. Oh, when do you start the holiday, David? We officially start tomorrow. Tomorrow's our last official work day for the year. Now, due to some weather we got yesterday and the day before, the night before, I'm going to have to go in next Tuesday to attend to a vendor meeting that got pushed back. It was going to be today, but yesterday we were supposed to get 4 to 8 inches of snow yesterday. Instead we got about an inch of ice. Then we got about an inch of snow over top of that inch of ice last night. So we didn't go into work yesterday or today as a result. Clearly trying to drive on ice is not a desired thing. Oh my gosh, it's January 11th. Nice long break then. We go back January 2nd. Oh, what happened here? Oh, you cut the corner a little too sharp, I guess. Hit the sign. Yeah, we were on the obviously on the temperature fringe. It was technically below freezing, but it rained. Instead of snowed most of yesterday, it was rain that instantly froze basically into little ice pellets on the ground, over the car, on the road. And the road that we live off of, we're on the end of a cul-de-sac in a neighborhood, and yesterday evening that had gotten no traffic on it and was basically covered in an inch of little ice pellets that themselves had kind of melted into one large sheet. Hey Marshall, what's up? You don't have to ask. Make a comment. Try to say hey. Now we'll see how heavy these gifts are. £77,000. Thanks for the sub. Yeah, Ice, you're going along for the ride, you know. When you're sliding on true ice, it's well, relax because you're a passenger. Hey Frank, what's up? Now today, sun came out and the roads are wet. But what that means is tonight They're now ice again. You know, folks live up north, you get a lot of snow, but you know, it stays cold, and for the most part, packed snow is pretty darn easy to drive on. Where I am, we're kind of right there on that fringe where if you got good weather, yeah, you can get a good amount of snow. But the vast majority of the time, it's going to be a wet snow. And if you get any amount of quantity, it's more apt to melt at the lower, you know, closer to the ground. If you get a foot of snow, probably a foot until the higher part of that foot is so heavy that it compacts the lower half, which then causes it to basically change over to water, and then the lower half melts and then refreezes. So your foot of snow turns into 6 inches of slush and mush, just general and nasty. Then it freezes overnight, and then you have frozen slush. Well, JFK, what we're delivering right here is a load of 3090s to Walmart. We got 3090s in these 4 boxes. Try to come to this Walmart to get yourselves up the latest in NVIDIA graphics cards. Hey, old Crony's Garage, what's up? I think what we'll do is we will get our next load and then find some place to sleep. Boom, boom. Level 18, and nice. Let's get just in time. So I talked about the hearts and gifts. You see those scattered around. And right now, Elko is sitting at 244 deliveries from and 146 deliveries to. See what kind of Elko to Ogden. $15,000. Walmart to Walmart. Elko to Boise. Let's go to Elko to Ogden. Let's try to work our way. There we go. There we go. Well, that's what you get when you live down south, right? We're on the opposite weather schedule. So I think this is going to be a load of PS5s. Somehow this Walbert has an excess of, and we're going to take them over to Ogden, right? Ogden's going to get a trailer load of PS5s. And we're going to rest right over here where we have a rest stop. I really want to show you my paint scheme. One of those paint schemes you really can't really can't use every day of the year. Oh, you're saying I should drive overnight? Hard to thieve a moving vehicle. Come on, give it to me. Are you not giving it to me? Oh, cool. We can see inside the diner. I don't think I've ever been this close. No, stop. There we go. Oh, she's still, because the lights are on. Oh yeah, there's my paint, baby. Got a custom kind of reflective, kind of like Christmas paint. In the right light, it's just a purple truck, but you get the right reflection, and you can see the gold wrapping. Shine across her. That is a World of Trucks reward from a past Christmas delivery event. I don't know which one, but I've got a couple different ones like this. Got a red one, a green one, and then this one. If you have ATS, I really encourage you to do these events. They're usually pretty easy. And you get decent little rewards. Now, these are paint schemes you can't buy. They're not purchasable. You've got to earn them. You kind of become a little bit of a club, right? Oh yeah, I see you've got that paint. You were in that event too. Cool. Kind of a thing. The ocean keeps your air temp up, which is interesting because New York State and Ohio, Michigan, and some other states here in the U.S. have what they call lake effect snow constantly in the winter, where just the mere fact of having a breeze, having wind come off the ocean, not the ocean, but one of the Great Lakes, which are very big, ends up dumping inches upon inches, feet upon feet of snow over the course of a winter. simply because the wind blew the right direction. Oh, goody, I can bypass the way station. Have a safe journey. So, in the world of gaming news, who's got Cyberpunk 2077 and what do you think about it? I don't have it. I haven't played it. I have no idea. But I've heard plenty of people complain about bugs. I've heard plenty of people complain about performance all across the YouTubes. I want to know from you guys. Got it? Played it? How's it perform? Hey Chris, what's up? You know, these events are always fun. They give you, for me, they reinvigorate my desire to play ATS. I mean, personally, I really wasn't planning on playing ATS until sometime in January. All of the Pony Express transport videos that have been coming out and will come out, I think the last Pony Express video for this year is coming out on Tuesday. They've all been recorded a few weeks ago in early December, and I haven't launched ATS in probably about 2.5 weeks. I wasn't planning on launching it for another couple weeks, and then I remembered these events earlier this week. Then when I read about this event and the details around this event, suddenly I decided I was going to stream for the next week. ATS. These events really reignite my interest in ATS. Then I'll burn out for a little bit, not really have much interest in playing it. Then Wyoming will come. And then I'll be all over ATS again. Just a ever-evolving circle. Hey Supreme, what's up? David is loving Cyberpunk 2077 and hating it at the same time. What I hear, it's kind of adult themed. Not a game that you could buy for your kids. So this particular bridge or tunnel is a rather interesting affair. And Farmer Craig, who used to be a over-the-road trucker, told me what it is, and basically that they are everywhere out west. It's a tunnel because it's a land bridge. So wild animals, deer, horses, bison, you know, your run-of-the-mill wild animals that are out here in the west can go across the land bridge and not basically, you know, go across the road. Cyberpunk 2077, are you serious? It's like the game that people have been on people's wish lists for probably the last 8 years. It has been the talk of, yes, lots of gamers for many, many years. Finally came out after delay after delay after delay, and it turns out it runs like hot garbage on last gen consoles. And last gen consoles, I mean PS4. and Xbox One X. One of the reasons for the recent delays was that the new consoles were coming out, so they wanted to basically delay until the new consoles were available. Well, with the old consoles' performance hot garbage, makes you think maybe they knew the game was going to run like hot garbage and wanted to delay the release so that hopefully more gamers would have the new consoles in their hands. And there would be less gamers playing the hot garbage versions. But with the basically out of stock instantly. Not a lot of people have the latest gen consoles. Lots of people are forced to play with last gen consoles that probably would have barfed up new gen consoles. Oh, check out the train over there with the plane fuselages. And since nobody can really buy the next gen consoles, everyone's fuming about the game that they have been waiting the entire life of that console for play, and now it plays like hot garbage. Where are we at? To Bonneville Salt Flat. Hey Gizmo, what's up? Big Farm UK, what's up? Well, Old Carney's Garage? Probably not, because it's a load of PS5s. Walmart, and Elko had a abundance of PS5s, and we're transporting them over here to Ogden Walmart. And apparently this sculpture thing of balls held up by a stick is legit. Down here at the Bonneville Salt Flats. That was one of the new viewpoints added with one of the recent updates. Well, our truck is wrapped in a very special paint, as you can probably see. So let's talk about PC games. And Epic today started their 15 days of free games. If you have an Epic account, head over to the Epic Game Store and pick up your free games every day for the next 15 days. Basically now until the end of the year. Today's free game was City Skylines. Kind of a fun city building, utopia building game. I've done a couple game series with City Skylines in the channel. I have it on Steam and now have it over on Epic because I am a free Epic Games collector. Earlier this week I counted up. I've got over 160 games in my Epic library. I've paid for one. The only game in my Epic library that I paid for is No Runner. Every other game in the Epic library that I've got is free to me and could be free to you too. This isn't like Steam's free for a weekend. Play it for a weekend and then you're done with it. Epic's free games are free forever. Free for a week, or in this case, 15 days of free Epic games. City Skylines is free until tomorrow morning, 11 Eastern time. But once it's added to your library, it's available to install forever and use forever. All right, later, Old Crony's Garage. Oh, there's viewpoints in Canada? Cool. Hey, Justin, if I forgot to say hey, but I think I did. We don't know what tomorrow's free game will bring. It was a rather epic list of epic games to be given away, but it has quickly been proven to be false in that the first title was not City Skylines. And along that epic front, I want to tell you, if you're over there, because there is a Christmas sale going on. I just was enrolled into the creator program over at Epic. So if you buy anything over at Epic, if you want to throw a few cents my way, I'll put in the creator code of my name, Farmer Klein, into the creator plot, and much appreciated. Well, Justin, ATS is pretty darn cheap when it comes to sales. You can pick up the base game. It was on sale just a week or two ago for $4.99, and that gives you California and Arizona and Nevada. That gives you 3 states, because Arizona was released as a free DLC. So $4.99, you get 3 states, and then they had a pretty good sale of the additional states other than Colorado. I think you could pick up all the DLC content and the game when stuff's on sale for like $40 or something. Now, it would be interesting, because right now Steam is the only place to get ATS. But what if ATS came to Epic? Wouldn't that be epic if it was one of the 15 freebies? You never know. Won't know till it happens. Or if it never happens. And here we are coming into Ogden. I mean, it might be on sale now. Go check. Steam's doing a winter sale. I mean, ATS goes on sale a lot. I know SnowRunner is on sale over at Epic. The base game is 40% off. Base game is 40% off, and the premium version, which includes the season pass, is 30% off. Thanks for the sub, Gordon. Oh, floaty sign alert, floaty sign alert. So everyone notice Riverdale Road is just floating out here in the middle of nowhere. And Washington Boulevard is just floating out in the middle of nowhere. Both of those are supposed to be mounted on their respective poles, but are not. Floaty sign alert. Wouldn't be a stream without us finding a floaty object. You need to load up the World of Trucks or the external contracts. First off, you're going to have a World of Trucks account. Then you got to link your World of Trucks account to your profile. And then once you do that, then you go to the external contracts and they should be listed. They'll be intermixed with all the other external contracts. Oh, is it my turn yet? Oh, I think the Colorado... I'm just going. I think the Colorado DLC is nice. Every new state, I think, is better than the last. And I say that about every new state. So what do you think about Colorado SSRI? Dangling snowman is looking out the window. Oh, I got some, not really frame drops. I got some stuttering in a couple of the Colorado mines, which was a little annoying. But other than that, Idaho is pretty good. Colorado's pretty good. There you go. Look, Justin, it's still $4.99. Still on sale. I haven't noticed any stutter, but you know, systems are different, settings are different, resolutions are obviously different. So there's so many variables from one person to the next. You get damage. You hit another truck, you take damage. Truck can perform badly and drive badly. Ultimately, you'll have to take it in for repair. Pretty paint. Train somewhere around here. I don't know where the train is. Oh my gosh, that train's loud. All right, so somebody asked about how I get a package job. We'll show you that here in a minute. The job market, external contracts, and look for a package. Good. There we go. Price, Utah. Real export to Sun Crops. Ogden to Monticello, Indiana. Idaho. I kind of want to go back into Colorado. One, we'll kind of work our way over to Colorado. I'm using a wheel and pedals. Let's see, we've delivered 2. So Christmas-wise, giving event. Okay, we've already talked about 1 heart for every 1,000 deliveries from city's giving, and 1 gift for every 1,000 deliveries receiving gifts. Each tier of 350 hearts combined will unlock unique community rewards. Open event page. And on. And oops, hold on. There we go. All right, so 47 gift rewards have been gained. And we can see basically Belgium has gotten 1,000 trucks. ATS, we haven't gotten 1,000 yet on any city. Look like. Does it show us our custom paint we get? No. All right, let me go over here to SCS blog. Don't know that. And bring the game back. I'll have to pull that up here in a different browser. Right, bigger font. All right, there we go. Big font. And basically, that's the truck we could get, that paint scheme. We can get if we do our 15 deliveries. And then some community rewards are some in-cab deco elements, I think. That. And let's continue on. Continuing on. Hey, Will. Get our load. Probably fuel up here in a moment. All right, Thor, talk to you later. Thanks for dropping by. I look forward to Wyoming. It's going to be a while, I think, before it shows up. I don't think we got, what was it, Idaho? I don't think we got Idaho until mid-year. I'm worried it's going to be like May or June before we see Wyoming. Oh, rail export. It's like, do we have 2 Walmarts? No, Wyoming's a pretty big state, isn't it? I mean, you're kind of coming into these Midwest states that are, well, not very geographically challenged. A lot of wide open, flat plains. And as you work your way east, you definitely get smaller states. Oh, trains. So, you know, it'd be interesting if, like, we got to the Dakotas, if we got North and South Dakota as a bundle. How cold is it? How cold is it for you? That's my curiosity. So what are we hauling now? We're hauling gifts. What kind of gifts are we hauling? We've hauled a load of PS4s. We hauled a load of 3090s. Maybe we got a load of, where are we taking this? It's the wrong. Sunshine crops. Alright, so we can't have technology. We can't be hauling technology to a farm. We need to be hauling something cool and farm related. Maybe we're hauling some quality John Deere parts, because those John Deere tractors keep breaking down. Maybe that's what we're hauling. Yeah, we got rain. They were claiming we would get 4 to 8 inches of snow, of the white stuff. We got an inch of rain, or an inch of ice, I should say. And then we got about an inch of snow overnight on top of that ice. And today is in the upper 30s. Sun out, pretty much a lot of it melted away. Or got extra crunchy then tonight. We're in the state where roads are wet by day and ice by night. Well, I think that's the goal, is to eventually get the whole country in the game, but, you know, when you do 2 states a year, hard to think the game's going to be viable 25 years later, right? Or 24 years later. Yeah, we've got a new driver in the house, so she had to work today 2 to 8. And I basically told her, hey, roads that are in the sun, okay, they're going to be wet. They're going to look wet, they're going to be wet. Roads during the day, they're in a shady area. Could be ice. Could be, because it's shady. And if you see at night, if you see anything that looks wet, it's ice. So, knowing those things can go a long way in keeping you out of trouble. Did our cruise control and just hammer down the highway. We're going to need to fill up when we get to our next destination. Black ice is usually still shiny. Still has a little bit of sheen to it. How much money has Deke got here? $38,000. Oh my. Deke is poor, poor boy. Hey, it's a long road to hoe. Long row. Oh. You only got a few AI drivers. No way, Hoot, because we'd be tearing up the roads. Our roads are never covered for more than a day. 2 days. Really bad snowstorm, 3 days or 4. Or the sun hits them and basically they thaw out. So like last night we had about an inch of granular ice on the roads that hadn't been traveled, haven't been plowed or treated. By morning, a plow had come through our area and scraped off a little of it. We got about an inch of snow overnight. Not a lot. And then sun comes up and basically the roads turn to wet. The ice is gone, the roads are just wet, as if it rained. And they stayed wet all day. And now that it's sun's down, the wet road basically freezes up. Not thick, it's just thin layer of frozen water where the sun hasn't dried it up. Now tomorrow a lot of the road will be dry except for portions where the snow melt is running across the road, and then that'll freeze tomorrow night. But most of the road will be dry tomorrow night other than random spots where water is flowing across the road during the day because of the melt and freezes. No, we don't have anything like that. Worst we ever really see is, you know, let's say we actually get a couple feet dumped on us. The roads might be covered for 4 or 5 days until they melt. Then a couple feet might be on the ground for a week and a half before it's melted away. And like I said, the oh so intelligent weather service was saying 4 to 8 inches. In reality, we got an inch of rain. Well, we got rain that formed into granular ice once it hit the ground. More about an inch of ice on the cars and on the ground and everything. We cleared that off last night because you don't need an inch of ice super freezing overnight. Then have to try to clear your car off of that. Then we had a little bit of snow overnight when it got cooler, but tomorrow it'll be all gone. Pretty much gone now from any hard surface other than being wet. Sidewalks wet. Front steps are wet. Parking pad is wet. Tomorrow, if we get good sunshine, that'll all dry up. Over for inspection, please. See if Sunshine Crops is offering us a Christmas delivery, and if so, if it might just be some fruitcake. Look, it's one of those broken down the machinery. Oh, we got greenhouses here. No, let's not cut some of that tractor in the background. I'm like, that looks like a doots. Let's go. Really work on a farm and wear a orange vest and a hard hat. All right. Load number 3. Oh, price to Salt Lake City. Salt Lake. Wrangell, Colorado. Tidbit. Do this thing. Now looks like a dude. Fill up. Oh yeah, Idaho's been out for a while actually. Idaho came out not first of the year, but middle of last year, middle of this year. Gosh, middle of 2020. And then the most recent state is Colorado. We're gonna head. Oh, just run into me, you little prick. On my way. The last time you drive in front of a truck. All I can say about that. Kenworth dealership. Prepare ourselves. Truck. I know that truck just totally needed to get out of the way. I mean, that car was completely in the wrong. Montana, well, I don't know when that'll be. We got Wyoming coming next. Montana might be after Wyoming, or they might. They just might head down south and try to pick up, what is... This is, what is this? And this is, at that state. Of course, we got big old Texas. Not much keeping you from expanding into Texas. Got Colorado. And then, is this Wyoming here? This is Montana, right? Can have, if this is Wyoming, we can have Wyoming and Montana to fill out this. And then we could see them come down here in Texas and work their way up. Right, these are the Dakotas. Right? That's the Dakotas. Oklahoma is the place to be. Yep, that's Oklahoma. I mean, you know, the way they're working it is they seem to be, they're filling in as they move east. So they put in New Mexico pretty early on. And then they completely stopped moving east to south. And then took in Oregon, Washington, Idaho, Utah, I guess it was Utah, then Idaho, then Colorado, now Wyoming. Will they hit Montana after that and continue the north progression to the east? Or will they suddenly turn their attention to the south again? Once they expand into Texas, there's really a lot that they can there's really a lot that they could open into. Josh, there's no snow in ATS unless you put a mod in. Can't be that hard to calculate a route. I'm right there. All right, off to Wrigley, Colorado. I think we've seen snow in some distant mountains. I think we'll see some snow when we get into Colorado. Well, yeah, I mean, Hoot at $12.99 a state, right? That's what the DLCs have been recently, $12.99 a state. At 50 states, you know. But the game is always on sale. So basically, it's $26 a year. If they keep up 2 DLCs. Oh, I'm always driving east into. Going to get a little more mountainy as we get closer and closer to Colorado. But, you know, if you wait to get into the game when it comes on sale, $4.99 for the base game. A lot of the older DLCs are $5-6. You could probably become current for $35-40. And that would give you a ton of content. Game is heavily modded. Truck mods, paint skins. Changes to gameplay. Pro Mods, which is a pretty big modding team for ETS, just came out with a Canada map. Apparently it's free. So you can get into Canada. SCS has talked about getting into Canada. So, you know, American Truck Simulator could include the US and Canada. They could take Texas and move into Mexico. Imagine running a load from Mexico to Canada through the states. That would be pretty epic. There are Mexican mod maps that you can add. There is a coast to coast that's pretty boring, but in theory it's, you know, from East Coast to the West Coast. And they keep coming out with free enhancements. And with the most recent update, they included the ability to own low loaders. You can haul big heavy equipment cargo. You can buy, have a log trailer and just run forestry loads, logs and wood, logs and timber, lumber, pipes. Oh! I totally have plenty of room. Totally have plenty of room. Oh, Rocky Mountain Value Pack. Idaho, Colorado, Wyoming, Montana. Well, you might get one. Might get one at some point. Memorial. Cool. A little late for you to be flying that low, buddy. This is our Pony Express transport profile. We are running some mods on this one. We have like real company trucks, real company billboards. Got a train mod in that gives us longer trains. Tomorrow night we're going to be in Truckers MP doing a multiplayer Pony Express convoy delivering Christmas cheer in multiplayer format. We're going to do that Friday and Saturday night. We're going to be streaming ATS tonight through Christmas Eve night. That is the plan. Delivering Christmas cheer to all the ATS boys and girls out there. Hey, Darren, what's up? Oh, we just sleep overnight. Head into Colorado during the daytime. If we've got any virtual farmers in the crowd, how are you all dealing with precision farming? Finding it quite interesting in my own Erlenbach, Erlengrot gameplay. Debating going full organic on that gameplay. That would mean that we weren't going to use any chemical fertilizer. And that means that we're going to have a little bit harder time obtaining the excellent, perfect nitrogen levels because of the way organic nitrogen is added to the soil. So, speaking of that, Will, I was thinking, you know, there's the modified precision farming for the anhydrous, but shouldn't you be able to put in the map XML the anhydrous values so that the player can use their stock precision farming mod? Because there's information in the document on how to add into the map the nitrogen stuff for additional crops. So I would think that that could extend to adding information about additional possible fertilizers, meaning compost and anhydrous, for most of your maps. Red way. Dude, middle of the road. Welcome to colorful Colorado. Hey, Mind of Chaos, what's up? Your anhydrous is double the nitrogen of what fertilizer? Because the organics apply a fixed rate per soil type. And each soil type is different. And the mineral, it applies at a variable rate, automatic mode, gets you to the perfect level. So if you you could burn through chemical fertilizer and apply it at a rate of 200 kilograms a hectare. To go from 0 to full. I don't know what the chemical fertilizer's nitrogen content is. That is documented in the mod. I didn't pay attention to it. All right, let's load number 4 or 5. Thanks. Base Montrose. There we go. Run down to Montrose. Tidbit to Walbert. Kind of limited by our level as far as how far we can get our loads. Potent. Oh, it's not gonna give it to us. There isn't a minimum distance, David. It's just to any city from any city. Now there is a sort of bonus. Like there is a sort of bonus with respect to you get a heart for every 1,000 deliveries from a city and a gift for every 1,000 deliveries to a city. Each tier of 350 hearts and gifts unlock a unique community reward. So if we look here at the world map, we'll see cargo. Now we will see, like Wrangley has 224 out of 1,000 froms and 374 out of 1,000 twos. So no city in ATS has gotten a single heart or gift yet. And then we're running down here to Montrose at 350 out of 1,000 and 384 out of 1,000. And basically you have 15 loads for your individual reward. And then the community reward is based on how many hearts and gifts are accumulated. over the event, which runs for a month. This event runs until July 17th. So to be eligible for the community reward, you have to meet your personal goal of 15. Of course, more loads are fine. The truck skin is your personal goal. I think the community goals are the interior cab decorations or something else that's not named yet. This all started today. We'll see these cities start to pop hearts and gifts probably tomorrow. I think we're probably going to get, we're on load 5 now, so we're probably going to get 6 loads tonight. And like I said, I plan on streaming every night for the next week. Either in single player or multiplayer. Yeah, that was the Wheels of Steel or something. We're coming up on a slow moving vehicle. Sinclair oil truck. And we start the descent. I think we'll probably get an announcement early next year. You're not gonna magically see FS21 show up anytime soon. What you're gonna hear is an announcement about a planned release in some time. Not like they have FS21 done and is just sitting on it waiting. No doubt working on it. No doubt the features and what they want to add going to change are very likely already set in stone. They said one of the reasons why FS19 didn't get seasons was that when Seasons came out, which was the mod contest in 2017, okay, and then was really popular, and it came out the end of the year for console 2017. By that point in time, 2019 was feature locked. Yeah, it was beyond a point of return to add Seasons functionality at that point in time. And that was before they released any sort of information about FS19. You know, they don't announce, hey, we're going to release Farm Sim 19. Okay, and then the next day, let's start working on what we're going to do. And they release Farm Sim 17 and probably take a week off and then come back and say, okay, let's start talking about 19. Meanwhile, there's another crew that are working on paid content for 17. In theory, a lot of the contracts for the paid DLCs are figured out and are probably penciled in. Details are penciled in before or soon after a game releases happen. So like the Kloss Platinum expansion deal, and that probably was going to be a thing right after or right when FS19 was released. Yeah, I have to say for me, 17 was the first iteration. I didn't really know anything about Farm Sim until I saw some folks playing 17, and apparently it had just come out. Because I remember picking up 17 sometime in November of 2016. And I didn't really realize that it had just really been released. I really got to enjoy pretty much the full run of 17. And obviously the full run of 19. Yeah, so like, you know, placeable buildings, building your own farm. There was There was placeable buildings in 17. You know, farms were pre-built. You couldn't change the land. But if you had a nice flat spot, you could put a building down. Not a lot of modders really released buildings or placeable things, but you know, there were some. And then 19 came, and that was the thing. Build your own farm, place your own buildings, build up the land. Building up the land really wasn't in the first iteration of 19. That came in a patch. Did you have placeable buildings in 15? So the rudimentary of putting down a building was in 17, further enhanced in 19. What's brand new in 19? That can be further enhanced in 21. We are Montrose. Dealership over here I want to discover. Peterbilt. All I wanted was to discover it. Yeah, so we can figure that maybe some elements of seasons will be built into the next iteration. Yeah, maybe GPS will be a thing for everybody in the next iteration. Maybe we'll have some form of dynamic terrain. Maybe. Game is more responsive to XML than it was. So to Will's point, the ability to add custom props via XML means that, well, mod maps console can have custom props. We've got, you know, modders have figured out how to manipulate the animal system to make production for not only PC but for consoles. So maybe in the next iteration there will be a second animal system. Dare I call it a production system? So right now, if you use the animal system for production, it kind of breaks things. Oh, we're gonna be able to. I'm just gonna cheat on this one. Entrepreneur, Colorado Springs. Thinking that. This will be our last load for the night. Check. No, we haven't. Nice. We're going to go across 50. And up to Colorado Springs. I want to head up here. 70. We got 2 viewpoints on 70. Got this one here, Colorado Springs, at this Walbert we haven't active. Where's the trailer? There she is. Yeah, we're going to raise that percentage a little bit. This profile has a whole lot of unexplored roads. So. Where are we at with our explored road percentage? 27.3%. Ton, son of unexplored. Now the other profile is a bit higher. It's like 80-some%, I think. I will be using that one tomorrow in multiplayer. Taco Kingdom. Donut Planet. Wonder what Donut Planet is supposed to be. I mean, is Taco Kingdom like Taco Bell? Are there other taco restaurants out there that it could be? Inquiring minds want to know. Go, people, let's go. Sitting here at a light. I'm about to get a green light. Taco John's? Taco John's like a fast food place. Walk in and walk out with a half dozen hard shell tacos, like $6 or something. Oh look, we're gonna come right by the Peterbilt dealership anyway. What do you know? What do you know? Tom's Roadhouse. There. A pawn shop. Fisherman's Paradise. I'm gonna go in. Nobody else is across the street. Question is, Taco John's any good? I mean, the joke out east here is Taco Bell, and then you take a run to the John, let's say. See, we don't have White Castle out here either. That's the place that has the little square hamburgers. Really, this road has a speed limit of 50. This windy road. We don't have a Crystal Burgers either. Whoa! What is this place? Yeah, I don't even see cars doing 50 on this road. That road speed limit is a little exaggerated. I mean, now we're doing 50. Now it's kind of opening up. And we're in farmland. So now we are, in essence, kind of getting out of the mountainous area as we make our way Denver, or the flatter part of the state teams. Checking out the view. I think a cool mod for ATS would be where you could have somebody drive and then you could have somebody in the passenger seat. Not just like a figure, but a person. Like you could elect to be the passenger. Then you would have all the time in the world. Out the window at the scenery. Meanwhile, the person driving is busy. The whole, driving aspect. And then you could switch. The next load, the person in the passenger seat could drive, and the previous driver could sit and watch, observe. Yeah, like a passenger mod in Farm Sim. I think that would be pretty cool. Sadly, ATS and Euro Truck Simulator really don't have any sort of multiplayer functionality built into them. In order to get multiplayer, you have to run an external launcher. Kind of wraps you into a multiplayer environment. Fishing North Atlantic. You've been watching Raznik's series. Oh yeah, an auto-driving truck. You like course play for ATS? I mean, it's already got the destination GPS, right? Just needs to drive me there. Of course, that was a cop. One thing, there are a ton of police in ATS. I've turned off violations because there's just so many. Speed limits change so rapidly. You know, you'll be coming into a busted guardrail there. You're coming into a city, you're going 55, 65. The next you know, it's 25. Bang. Whoa. What's up, FS16? What's HOI4? Okay, Hearts Iron. Just about there, I would think. How much more we got? Yep, 39 miles to go. Let's do it. Got Dream Burgers. Or what Dream Burgers could be. So many possible burger joints. During Pueblo. Tomorrow we'll be back in our multiplayer profile. We'll be on the Freightliner. Running Truckers MP with the Pony Express crew. What's CK3? All you people with your cute acronyms. It's coming in tonight. Oh, Crusader Kings 3, okay. So speaking of Paradox titles, we mentioned this earlier in the stream, but Epic's 15 days of free games kicked off today with City Skylines. Cities Skylines. Free today till tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Add it to your game library and keep it forever. Back every day till the end of the year to pick up a new free title. Been here before. I think this is interesting. We've got Texas Air Guard. We've got a Texas Air Guard plane here in Colorado. Yeah, I've played it a few times on the channel. Had a few playthroughs. I enjoy it. It's a nice break. When you get your city big enough, you can start really running into issues with traffic and just managing the metropolis. It's another one of those games like ATS that came out a while ago. Still has some decent value for the base game, but really has a ton of DLC. The Epic offer is free for the base game, and there's 3 add-ons that you can get at no cost. Pretty low cost add-ons anyway. They're not like Parks and Rec or anything like that. But free is free. Flight Sim 2020 will suck up the best of them, won't it? Alright guys, so that's going to do us for the night. Tune in tomorrow night at 8 p.m. New start time, 8 p.m. instead of our normal 9 p.m. Where we're going to be doing more ATS. Except will be Truckers MP with some fellow Pony Express Transport virtual trucking company drivers. Driving our way across the country, delivering cheer and joy to all of the virtual ATS citizens. So until next time, happy trucking.